No? Okay. All right. This is Hemali. This is my friend Jim. No. All right. All right. So this is week 2 of our American rhythm cha-cha. We're doing the silver level. So this week we were doing a couple of things that we could actually add on to what we worked on last week. So by the end of the 4 weeks, we're going to have this big amalgamation. So what we talked about was a new timing that we introduced, which is our 4-count timing in cha-cha. So normally our timing is 1, 2, 3, and then we take the 4th one and we cut it in half or an eighth. So it's quarter, 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 eighth, eighth. Quarter, 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 eighth, eighth. Well, what if we magically made those 2 eighths still a quarter? So you have quarter, 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 right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have your 4 count. Right? So when we're doing our grapevine, we've already finished where we're actually starting with that left foot free. We've only finished that last step with a 1. So you got to look at the last video for that. And now my left foot is free. So what I need to do is I want to go to a 2-hand hold position from here. I slightly alter my partner's position, maybe an eighth, maybe a 16th, so that she realizes we're going to be starting something a little different. And I do 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. Watch again. So we have 5, 6, 7, and 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. 2-hand hold is a good way to really be able to lead it. She's going to be able to follow it. So the next question we got was, what would it look like if it had the syncopation, right? So I think 2 people. Daryl was going to ask it. So we did it. All right. So with the syncopation, the difference is now that we're actually cutting that quarter note at the very end, we're putting it as 8/8. So that actually puts another step into the cha-cha. So if you're going to do this, if you're going to do the syncopated grapevine, you're going to need to do it twice if you want to come out with your left foot free. Okay. What does that mean? Here we go. So we have 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. And magically, my left foot is free. Her right foot is free. So that's your syncopated version of it. We had the other one, which is 4 count. Then what we did is we did what we call a fallaway grapevine. And fallaway is anytime that we're moving away or back. In waltz, anytime we see a fallaway position, usually coming from a promenade position, promenade going this way, fallaway going this way. And so we have to remember that when we're doing this step, we're actually pulling away from our partner. So we did this 3 different ways. We did it in 2-hand hold, we did it in 1-hand hold, and then we did it with no hand hold with a lot of arm styling. So I'm going to show you all 3 and how we did it. So in the 2-hand hold, we're going to go other way. There we go. So we're going to go 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So the fallaway is after we're doing that checking action and then coming around after the ronde. Going with 1-hand hold. Okay. So we're going to go 2, 3, 4. Did I do it wrong the first time? Yes, I did. Let's do that again. Oh, I was thinking about the hand so much. Okay, let's do that again. So it's an awkward position. So we're going to go 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. We're just cutting this up, aren't we here? Okay, so we're going to be 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Okay. Now we're going to do it in 1-hand hold. Okay. So we do 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. And then we're going to do it with no hand, which is going to give us the ability to do a little bit more of an arm styling. So we do 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1. All right. So next week we're going to talk a little bit about wampa-cha timing, and we're going to add it to some of these different patterns. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Molly. Thanks, Pat.